Michelle, how are you doing? I can't wait to meet the baby. I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Holly. Thank you for your constant support. I'm looking forward to it too, but it's still a while away until the due date. I'll have to be careful not to catch a cold. Of course, your health comes first. I wonder if James is helping you with the chores and all. Our house isn't too far away, so let me know if you need any help. I'll go help you anytime. I'm grateful for your kindness. I'll contact you if anything happens. Thank you so much. Yes, you can always count on me. I'm fine for now, but I hear it's tough for a few months after the baby's born. I may need you to help me out with the chores and taking care of the baby. Of course, it'll be my pleasure. Now take it easy, okay? Yes, I will. Thank you again for always looking out for me. A few weeks later. Sorry, but I'm going on another business trip tomorrow. I'll be away for a few days, but will you be alright? Again? You've been going on business trips every weekend lately. Why is it always you who has to work on weekends? Well, I'm in no position to assign others for my job, and it's my responsibility. I don't have a choice. I don't want to work on weekends either, but I can't reject my boss' orders when my career is on the line. You'll support me, won't you? If you say your career is on the line, I can't stop you from going, but I'm about to go into labor. Company is not being very considerate. That's what I've been saying to my boss, but they don't have enough people after the big layoff last year. I'm starting to wonder whether I should look for better job opportunities. I agree. I'm on maternity leave, but you're never home. Always working. I want to prepare things for the baby, but you're too busy to help me. I'll try to come home early next week, or the day after tomorrow. I can take half a day off if you want. If you want to go shopping, we can go on that day. Well, that's the only day you can make time for me, right? I can't carry a lot of stuff by myself, so I need you to come with me. Don't worry, I'll carry it all. Thank you, but if you're so busy, I can ask your mother to help me go shopping instead. What? Why my mother? Your mother said she'd help me out whenever I needed a hand. I thought maybe I should ask her to help me since I'm anxious with my first baby. You seem busy and I feel bad making you take a half day off. Please don't contact my mother. What? Why? Stop contacting Mom, I'm telling you. You would tire her out. I don't mean to exhaust her or anything, but she said she was willing to help. I didn't actually tell you this, but... What? Mom's sick. What? Don't tell me she has cancer. It's not cancer, but she's undergoing some treatment. I can't go into details because it's not my place to tell you. I had no idea. You're about to have a baby, so she didn't want to worry you too much. So don't bring it up until she does, okay? She's making me promise not to tell anyone. Okay, I won't say a word. Your mom's going to be okay, right? I'm sure she'll be fine, but I want her to avoid any stress, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't contact her right now. Not even texts? You never know what might slip out. You can talk in person after the baby is born, right? I think it's best to keep your distance for now. Okay, I hope your mother gets better soon. A few more weeks later. I'm going on another business trip tomorrow. Sorry, but we can look forward to an increase in my salary. Come on, I'm already due next week. What kind of last-minute business trip is this? You should have asked someone else to take your place. Why are you always on the road every weekend? I'm getting tired of this. I'm sorry, but it can't be helped. It's work. I'm sure the busy season will calm down soon, though. Can you hold out a little longer? I don't even know where to start. Anyway, next week is my due date. Don't go on any business trips next weekend, okay? Okay, I promise. Well, take care. The next day. Michelle, I kept quiet until now, but I've reached the end of my patience. Even though I tried talking to James, he wouldn't hear me out, so it's time I talk to you. I don't know if it's postpartum hysteria or whatever that you're having, but aren't you being a bit too irresponsible? Holly? What are you talking about? It's been a while since I last talked to you. It hasn't been a while since you caused me some trouble. Even though you're relying on me so much, you don't even say thank you. You're just forcing me to care for her because it's too much trouble. You're the worst kind of woman I've ever met. Wait a minute. Why are you so angry? What did I do to you? What are you talking about? You should know well what you did to me. Think about where you and James are right now. I thought you were a decent person, but I guess I was wrong. You're a completely different person since the baby was born. Since the baby was born? And my husband is away on a business trip. Don't lie to me like that. I've already asked James what's going on. It's disgusting that you and your husband are going on a trip together while leaving your newborn baby in your mother-in-law's care. Wait a minute, I don't understand. A baby in your care? What do you mean? I told you you can count on me anytime, but this is too much. Too much? How dare you leave your newborn baby with me just for a fun trip? You have no right to be a parent. My child is still in my belly. What? Then who's this child? Are you saying you're taking care of the baby at this moment? Yes, because I thought it was the baby between you and my son. This baby isn't yours? Just as I said, I haven't given birth yet. The due date is soon, but it's not yet. How can you expect me to leave the baby with you when the baby is still inside me? Still in your belly? Well, then what? Whose baby is this? I don't know yet, but did James tell you that I've already given birth? Yes, he did. And he left you with that baby. She's so cute. Her name is Noah. At first, I was happy to be able to spend time with her. But then James started to make me take care of her every weekend due to your postpartum hysteria. And this time, he said you guys were going on a spa trip. I couldn't believe anyone could just easily leave behind their newborn babies like that. I started to get angry, and plus, there was the fact of you never showing your gratitude. Well, it's not me who made you babysit, and I heard you were sick. James told me not to stress you out by contacting you. Sick? Me? No way, I'm in perfect health. So that means James lied to us? But why? It's also a lie on James' part that I gave birth. I never told you I gave birth, and you haven't sent me any messages to congratulate me on it. My due date is next week, so I could go into labor at any time now. I was going to send a message, but James stopped me. James stopped you. He said you were irritated by the postpartum period and my text might irritate you even more. That's why I didn't send any messages, but I can't believe the baby wasn't born yet. There's no way I wouldn't contact you myself after the baby's born. Plus, I'll send lots of pictures. That's right. You're that kind of person. And if it were me, I wouldn't leave my newborn child in someone else's care, unless there was a serious problem. I see. Then whose child is she? It's definitely not my child. We'll have to check with James. Okay, I'll call him right now. Wait a minute, I have an idea. What idea? If we ask him at this point, I think James will lie again. Let's plan ahead and make sure he tells us the truth. I don't know whose baby it is, but it's true that there's a baby there, right? Of course it's true. I wouldn't lie about something like this. Please take a picture of the baby. I took about 100 pictures a day thinking it was your child. Thank you. Well then, please save the pictures. I'll be coming over now. You're coming over? But are you feeling okay? Your house is just a 15-minute drive and my hospital is not far, so I'm okay. I'll be there soon. The next day. Are you feeling okay? I'll be home today. I'm sorry I was away because of this business trip. I'm fine. Some interesting things happened though. What happened? You'll know sooner or later. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to confirm something. Confirm what? James, you had 2 business trips last month, right? Yeah, that's right. This month, you've been on business trip every weekend. I'm so busy. I told my boss that my wife's in the last month of pregnancy, but it's hard for them to find another person to take my place. You seem to be enjoying this last month of pregnancy more than anyone else. What do you mean by that? I mean it as it is. You come home late every day, and we hardly see each other. And about that business trip, it never really happened, did it? Michelle, what are you talking about? I was wondering if you really had so many business trips, so I checked the pay stubs. There was no business trip allowance. When you went on business trips before, it was paid in. So I'm thinking you never went on those business trips last month. Don't look at my pay stub without my permission. We're a married couple, so why can't I look at it? And I also checked your bank account too, to see how your money's being handled. What? For the past few months, you haven't transferred any money to our joint account, which you were supposed to do. Actually, I realized you stopped putting in any money since I got pregnant. What the hell are you doing with your earnings? I'm on a bit of a tight budget. The company told me they'd pay the business trip fee afterwards, so I had to cover the expenses on my own. I'm sorry, I should have told you beforehand, but I just didn't get a chance. I see. So, where did you go on your business trip for the last few months? And were you really on a business trip this time too? Michelle, what's wrong with you? This isn't like you. Are you doubting me? Then what kind of attitude would be like me? Would it be like me to smile and believe in everything you say? No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just doing my job, you know? I'm uncomfortable with you questioning me like that. Uncomfortable? I'll be home this evening. You better calm down by then. And make sure dinner's ready. I'm tired, so don't try to say any more weird things, okay? The things I ask you are just weird things to you. I get it now. Okay, then I'll be waiting for you. A few hours later. I never thought our son was such an idiot. Shell, I'm so sorry. It's terrible that this happened when baby's still in your belly. It's not okay, but I'll get over this somehow. It's probably a good thing I found out before the baby was born. My husband was leading a double life and he had a child with another woman. If I had found out right after the birth, I would have gone crazy. What's more, he left the child with me to go on a trip with her. He lied to me saying he was on a business trip. I can't believe it, even though he's my son. I'm glad I was able to make him tell the truth, but his expression was hilarious. I pretended not to be aware of his bad deeds and let James in the house, and all of a sudden, all his relatives were on him, making sure he couldn't get away. If I had been alone, he would have escaped. So I'm grateful for all the people who helped me. Michelle, I'm really sorry for what my son did. It's up to you what to do with him. But whatever you decide, we will support you. Thank you. I'm thinking of getting a divorce, and then I'll charge him alimony. As for things concerning my child, we'll have to discuss it further. But honestly, I don't want my child to see him. I understand. I'll make sure he pays the alimony. My husband and I have decided to cut ties with James as well. We will continue to support you and your child, Michelle. We feel bad that we have raised our son to become such an idiot. Holly, I'm sorry it turned out this way, but even if we get divorced, I'd like you and your husband to come see me and my child. Are you sure? She'll still be your grandchild. That won't change no matter what. And also, thank you for everything you've done to support me. But James will have to pay the price for what he did. So, please tell him to be prepared. I will never forgive him for betraying me like this. After that, in the end, James admitted the affair, and he lost everything. His parents were furious, and they cut ties with him on the spot. He begged for forgiveness, but I confronted him with divorce papers. All his relatives were on my side, and he was blamed from all directions. It is only natural, though, considering what he did. As for his affair partner, to my surprise, she didn't know he was married. She was also very shocked by the news and demanded alimony. She was told that he would marry her once things settled down. I feel sorry for her and her child. I wonder what kind of hell awaits James. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other inspirational videos. Please take a look at the videos on our channel. See you in the next video.